Hey guys, this is Ben with Black Mountain. We're going to go over some paint hacks that the internet says are good. Some of them are really bad. So, let's look at them. This is not going to work at all. It's not going to hold any paint. So basically it's just going to smear it. It's not gonna do anything. Like, this is a horrible idea. Don't do it. Yeah, it's gonna be a mess. That's not what it's gonna look like. Whoever, oh, I thought they were gonna touch up. That looks fake. I wouldn't do that either. It looks like those crappy crayon art that they do. They melt the crayons. Don't do that. Do that in your drywall. Don't do that in your paint. Do it in your drywall. That's a horrible tape job. There's a lot of bubbles in that. It's good, yeah, that's not gonna work. If you look real close, you can see that, yeah, no, it's gonna look like crap. What the hell? No. That's not how that works. Just buy a stamp. They're like $5 at Hobby Lobby. Just buy a stamp. Cutting up a t-shirt. This kind of works. They actually make a roller head that is made for that. And then you don't have to cut up your kids' t-shirts. That's ugly. So there's a glaze in there that they're not showing. That's not how that would work at all. So I have seen someone do this. My mom did this actually, and it looked god awful. A lot of sponges. So this is like a technique kind of like faux painting. But like I said, you got to use the glaze, otherwise it doesn't turn out. It just looks like you spilt paint on your wall. Same thing with this. Just gives you a different texture. It'll work, but it's gonna be very time consuming. That is like $1 brush at the hardware store. Just go buy a new brush. So we consider a chip brush. They actually, if you buy the actual containers, they actually have magnets on them. I would just wrap it in plastic. This does work. We've done it. I have some hackers in my crew that do that. Yeah, see how it dripped right there? It's just gonna drip behind the tin foil. That isn't actually gonna be how it works. You actually have to tape around it to create a seal. They make liners for those. It's kind of amazing. Someone has already thought of this like 50 years ago. So tin foil is just gonna leak and make a mess. Yep, you can buy a liner for $1 and get the same effect. That was a horrible tape job. And that's not, nope, that tape's gonna seep right through there. Yeah, you can see it. It looks like you want to caulk that. So you want to tape it and then caulk it to get a good line. This is just go pay the $4 for the container at the hardware store. No, that's a lot of work for. See, they're not even using their own hack. Now they're using plastic wrap, not their tinfoil hack. This does work. Yep, the plastic will keep them good for about a week. But you could put the lid back on the paint too. That probably would be the best way to do it. Not sure what that is. Oh, that's just with the cords. Yeah, I wouldn't. You're gonna need an extra long cord for that. I don't think those were brilliant ideas. Those are just stickers. You can put those on. It's a shelf. You can put a shelf on there. It's another shelf. So basically for your walls, they just want you to add shelving and plates. I guess my grandma had that. So if you're a 90-year-old lady, that's definitely the way to go. That's cool, but you're never, that's going to be really time consuming. But that is pretty cool. A lot of pictures. I don't have that many friends, so I probably wouldn't be able to do that. Let's see here. Looks like they just went to IKEA and bought stickers. It's nothing really special. It's a teepee with shelving. Again, IKEA magazine. It says images used under license from Shutterstock. So these aren't even ideas. There's just like, it's like slowly taking things out and putting them back after for Shutterstock. It's painting the wall black. Oh, it's just chalk paint. Yep. Like hanging stuff. It's just a teepee and a cardboard guitar. Where does that slide go? Slider just went into the wall. I think we're past mine. Yeah. Well, those are some hacks that may or may not work. A lot of that stuff you can buy from the hardware store for probably cheaper than what it would take you to create the hack. So I would probably just look at your hardware store, see if that's readily available, use the actual products that you're supposed to be using. But the one thing I did see in there, to save your rollers, save your brushes, just wrap them in some sort of plastic. They're good for, leave them in there for like a day. If you're going to go back to that painting color, you can do that. You can leave them in there for a day to stay wet. But other than that, just clean your brush. If you're going to come back to it in a week, just take the 5 minutes and clean your brush. But yeah, other than that, I don't see any great painting hacks there. I would just, you can always call and ask, but yeah, there's nothing there. Nothing there I would use. Thanks for watching, and any comments, or if the hacks did work for you, just put it in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.